Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, home to a team that brings its lunch pail each and every game, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. That's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Complete to the right. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The play action fake. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Now on the counter. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
On first down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
He'll toss it. At the 35, he's loose. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They'll run it out of the shotgun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped. A gain of 6. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. The Mountaineers are rolling down the field. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the right side. And he could not get loose on the run. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Florida State may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Doak Campbell Stadium every time. The Noles have been racking up road wins since the Bobby Bowden days, and they get another one today. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. He breaks a tackle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Time to take a shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing complete.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He rifles one deep down the middle, and this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Mountaineers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Fires to the middle. And that pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 10, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, West Virginia.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Illegal touch. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to get to him. Feeling some heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This is going to be a tough field goal try. 55 yards and from the left hash. Trying to give it enough body English, but he missed it. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Gonna take a shot. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Nothing but green ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Mountaineers. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hokie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. 1st down for this offense. Throws for the tight end. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Many times the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it and get some guys out of the box so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
He's looking to throw it. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. After picking up this 1st down on the ground, let's see what they do. Quick pass on the fly motion. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. On the ground, it's Mayo. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
I'll tell you what, sometimes towards the end of that play where you see you're not getting anywhere, I'd like for you to just lower your shoulder and get a few yards. I just don't love it when they finish and run out of bounds.
You know, though, we've both been around so long that we've seen a lot of guys try to make a play every single time, and it ends up making things worse.
No, I get it. You can fight for extra yards, or sometimes you go backwards, or sometimes you lose the football. But, man, I want to put my offense in the best position. That means I need to go lower my shoulder, fall forward, get some extra yards.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's looking to throw. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the book since we head to the 4th. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal or do you go for it?
Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Got it! He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Give to the running back. The Hokies want to crank the tempo. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got it set up on the outside. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Holds it in on the left. Touchdown, Hokies. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Direct snap. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And down he goes back at the 3.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the...
Going for the big play. Pulls it in on the right. Got a lot of running room. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. It is going to be nearly impossible to hear right now, and this offense is going to have to get locked in. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Wisconsin was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Camp Randall. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Badgers crowd who heads for the gates with the win. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down there, but in this 2-minute situation, they need their quarterback to be decisive, to be accurate, and make really good decisions. And we'll see what he's able to do as they inch closer and closer towards the goal line.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Fires left. It's caught. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the 1st down. Now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. The give to the single back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They move on top here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterback. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback. Getting it out quick.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Snapped it in the shotgun. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On second down, wants to throw it. The quick out.
And on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that throw.
Third down play from the gun. Catch in the middle, it's Vincent. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Turns it loose deep. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of